Hi, it's Chatty Abby and Jeremy. And we just got back from watching an early release of Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, this was an amazing experience. We were able to get some advanced screening tickets, and I was really looking forward to this movie, and I was very, very, very impressed. So, the first thing I'd like to take note of is that this is very different tone from most of the MCU. It was a movie that was mainly focused about grief
Hmm.
and how to process it and how to deal with it. And I think it's a very smart move on Marvel's part, to have a very tasteful way to move forward with Wakanda after Chadwick Boseman's um, untimely death. To have a movie where people are just quipping all the time just wouldn't seem appropriate. And so
Yeah,
I'm glad that they were able to make that tone shift.
yeah, I agree. Yeah, so they started out dealing with that. This is going to be a no spoiler review, but you know that they had to deal with why they don't have the Black Panther and Black Panther 2, so that's not a spoiler. Um, and I thought they handled it amazingly tastefully and just genius about how to move forward without it feeling like there's something missing without having the actor, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Like everything made perfect sense through the plot, and they did a beautiful job with this movie. I can't think of a single thing that could have been better. Absolutely a plus stellar movie, but it starts out really sad. Like just we were all so sad when the actor died, and just kind of grieving that again at the start of the movie.
I will say there is one thing that could have been improved in the movie. It is a nitpick. It's a really big nitpick.
What is it?
When and why are the Atlanteans blue, and when and why are they not blue? That was never clear to me.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I didn't. It didn't bother me on a first watch, but I think it would a couple
it's
watches
a
in.
nitpick.
There might be somebody who like understands and can explain or have some theory about how it works.
Yeah, I'm
But
sure. I mean, I was just watching it casually. I'm just like, okay, so I understand that most of them are blue, and Namor's not blue because Namor is the king. He's different, right? Okay, I'll buy
he's a
that.
mutant. Yeah.
However, then I'm looking around and I'm seeing other people in his kingdom who are also not blue, but then some of them are blue. So it's like,
And it's not
why?
like a in the water, out of the water thing,
Maybe I don't know.
because they'd come out of the water and they'd still be blue. And then underwater, sometimes they wouldn't be blue, I think.
Yeah, I don't
So
know.
it's very
It's a
confusing.
nitpick.
So this movie is very sad, very about grief, but it's not a downer. Like some movies that are like really about that, are like, wow, that's an amazing movie. I never want to see that again because it's too sad and I just don't want it to bring me down. It was like done in a really really great way where just you feel good afterwards versus just feeling like horribly depressed afterwards. I definitely don't think it's a depressing movie, even though it is about grief and sadness and loss and everything.
Oh, looks like Kitchen's watching.
Hi, Kitrin! We watched a movie. I feel like those people who like talk on the phone, and remember when like long distance was a new thing and they're like, "You're in New York." I'm like, "Hi." Like they can like hear me. Anyway, so how much did you like this movie?
It might be my new favorite movie. I don't know. I've only watched it once, but I was really impressed with what they did with Shuri. I was really, really impressed with how they did Namor. Because Namor is a character I've never really liked. And they presented him in a way that just made him both intimidating and relatable.
Oh, he was a great villain. Loved him from the moment he went on screen. um, he has like little wings on his ankles. Namor does, and I thought they did that really well. They made him, because like Wakanda is really really strong. So if you're gonna have a villain, it has to be pretty intense villain, and ooh, he was. But also you liked him, and his motivations made sense. And I thought the motivations really kind of mirrored well the other these movies. Mirrored well the first movie, because this is the second one, right? Yay, going live. Can't edit that out. So he was super great. I thought Shuri was I haven't seen it, but it sounds interesting. Yes. Well, it doesn't come out till Friday. We got to see it early, Kitrin. It's very exciting. I think Shuri was an amazing Black Panther. She was excellent. Oh my gosh. So good. Also, I think this might be my favorite origin story movie ever.
Kitchen's asking,
how did we get to see it early? Jeremy knows people.
Yeah, let's leave it there.
We got to see it early for free and had free popcorn and drinks. Eat your heart out. That's what you say, right? Or be jealous. Or...
Yeah, that's what they say.
We're so cool. We know all the sayings.
But Kitchen, I don't know if he was asking how we got to see the movie earlier, how Shuri became Black Panther.
Ooh, Kitchen, are you asking how Shuri becomes Black Panther? Have you seen the first one? You know that you have to be royal and drink a glowing heart plant, and then you become Black Panther. Duh. I don't know. Right? That's how you become Black Panther. Am I missing something? Oh, and then you get challenged to a duel and everything like that. Wait, can only royal people challenge you to a duel then?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. So it's not just like anybody off the street. Right. That's why in the other movie, the guy and the thing and the stuff, because he was a cousin or something.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, because you were explaining that Black Panthers, the only, because I was like, why don't they make a bunch of Black Panthers? And you said only royal people can. So. Oh, yeah. So we just wanted to make a real quick video saying that we really liked it. And since we got to see it early, we thought we'd share with all of you that it's really good and you should watch it on Friday when it comes out. Did you have other thoughts?
I think what I said was my main takeaways, because I don't want to accidentally do any spoilers.
Yeah, me either.
10 out of 10.
What would you rate it out of 10? 10. I'm not used to live streams, so I'm not used to that delay. I think there's a little bit of a delay, which makes sense. Sounds good. Yep. So
yeah, I liked it even more than Spider-Man No Way Home, which I was shocked by.
Right, because when we watched that movie, you're like, it can't get better than this. This is the best movie ever.
So, having some distance, I think I still liked Endgame more than No Way Home. I'm not sure yet how I'll feel later. Maybe it's just the recency effect, but as of right now, I think I like this movie more than Endgame. We're
going to have to watch Endgame and No Way Home and this movie all in a row once this movie comes out, so that we can make sure that we're that this one does.
Well, I'm working on a quantitative ranking system, so that'll tell me how I actually feel about it.
Your system will tell you how you feel. Yes. I mean, villain was great. Hero was great. Side characters were great. Callbacks were great. Soundtrack was great. It looked great. Sounds like Jer. Yeah. Sounds like you. Have a system to tell you what you like. Yeah. So it starts out really sad. Kind of ends really sad, but like I said, in a good way. I don't know, Kitrin. I'm thinking about wrapping it up. You want to wrap it up?
Yeah,
are you feeling like wrapping? Okay. Any other questions for us, Kitrin, before we wrap this up? And thank you for being here. You're awesome. Subscribe and stay tuned. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. We love you, Kitrin. And anybody watching later, we love you. Let us know what you think once you watch it on Friday. Yes, Kitrin.
Definitely go out and see this movie.
Yes, for sure.
And if you don't like it, I'd like to know why. I always like to see people who have opposite opinions of me.
Yeah, sometimes you get caught up in the moment. People point out like all these things, and then it's like, oh yeah, didn't notice that.
Yep.
All right, bye.